today we're going to be talking about the Clodbuster. So this is a truck that I've had for a while. I got it for my birthday a few years ago, very early days of my channel, like the very start of my channel. And I was doing some update videos and stuff while I was doing this build. But then I realized I never really finished those update videos. I never showed off the finished product, even though it's been pretty much finished for a while now. So I thought now would be the best time, best time as any, to kind of talk about this thing and show it off. So let's head over to the desk and check out this Tamiya Super Clodbuster. So here we have my Super Clodbuster. If you want to see running videos of this thing stock, it's very dusty because I haven't run it in a very long time. But if you want to see how the original build of this turned out, I do have videos of those on my channel. So I'll put those at the end of this video if you want to check those out. I did a very pretty paint scheme. I was actually very happy with how that turned out. But I'm more leaning towards the Ford family when it comes to pickup truck. So I really wanted my Clodbuster to be a Ford instead of more of a Chevy body that the stock Clodbuster body is. So I went with this J Concepts Ford F-150 body. I forget exactly which one it is, but it's the one that fits on the stock wheelbase. And I did it in this black and teal and pink paint scheme that, if you guys have been around for a while on my channel, you probably would have seen this paint scheme on a number of my cars, like my Super Hornet, my Hornet, my Honda City, just a bunch of cars. But mostly, you can see these decals are actually from the King Blackfoot, and these are recolored decal from MCI Racing that I did my custom color scheme on with the King Blackfoot decals on it, because the King Blackfoot, despite being called the King Blackfoot, never really looked like a king or drove like a king. And if there's a king monster truck in the Tamiya lineup, it's got to be the Clodbuster. So King Blackfoot here, and it looks very nice next to the Blackfoot that I have, which of course is the same color scheme. So these two match pretty well, so I think that's pretty cool. Probably eventually I might end up doing this same King Clodbuster and the King Blackfoot decals on this Clodbuster, but I'm getting my Clodbusters and Blackfoots really messed up. King Blackfoot decals on my regular Blackfoot body, or maybe even just converting this into a Monster Beetle, who knows. But that's the general idea of the color scheme, where that came from. These light pods are from the original body. I just kind of cut them off and then shoe glued them in place here. I think that looks pretty nice. This body also has an option for a visor up here. I decided not to go with that because I personally don't like the look of visors. But I did end up going with this, I don't know what this is called, like a wing, whatever. This piece right here. That also comes with the body that's also shoe glued on. And I think this part looks actually pretty nice. I painted the bed with flat clear to give that kind of more monster truck look. King Blackfoot again there. Tamiya. I really like how this turned out. The plain front bumper here really seems like I could use like a sticker or something here, but overall I think it still looks pretty good. The one thing I would probably change is all of these blue parts from the Super Clod. I wanted to paint them pink or teal or something, but just never got around to it. And honestly, the blue doesn't look that bad anyway with this color scheme, so it's just stayed like that for now. And then you saw on my Blackfoot, the wheels are pink, but I actually do like the chrome wheels on this truck, so those are probably just gonna stay chrome. But taking the body off, to mount this body, I did have to get a little bit creative because the stock body posts did not fit this body. I don't remember why, or because it's been so long since this thing's been built. But basically in the rear, I am using the stock Clodbuster body mounts, but in the front, I'm using cut down CC01 body posts to kind of get the height where I want it, and just like the general spacing of it where I want it. So that's what I've done there. The ESC that I'm running is the stock TEU 106 BK dual motor speed control, and I decided to keep this speed control instead of going with the Hobbywing speed control. Is because of this right here. I just love the feeling of the stock Tamiya switch, especially on like the older kits like this. Just adds to the retro feel of the truck, and it's just a really clean mount. And I got an excuse to use the power sticker. It's just really easy to get to and stuff. And that's also why I kept the stock pogo spring like friction shocks on this truck, because it's not gonna do skate park ramps and stuff anyway. And the bounciness and the chattering just adds a lot of nostalgia and nice character to the truck. So I actually really like how the stock shocks perform, so I kept them on there. But one thing I did not like the stock performance of is the stock steering. So I did go and buy this 3D printed part off of eBay that would mount the servos to the axle itself. But the 3D print isn't done with like the highest quality print. So I think eventually I will be going to like a metal version of this, just for a bit more durability. And eventually I actually do kind of want to get a second Clod and do the regulator chassis from J Concepts and the regulator servo mount. I think that'd be a really cool build. I need my SMT 10 to sell before I can pull the trigger on that project though. But yeah. What else? The only other thing I changed here is you can see the bumper mount is still here. I added some foam tape to these little nubs, just so it doesn't scratch through the body, because the body does sit right up against those nubs. So I had to go with that. But other than that, it's basically a stock Clod, running ball bearings, of course, and just your classic Clodbuster. So with that all said, you guys probably want to see how this thing runs. So let's take it outside and do some classic monster trucking. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know the SMT10 and the low C LMT and stuff are far higher performing monster trucks. You can do way bigger jumps, do backflips, front flips, crazy stunts and stuff. The Clodbuster is never going to be able to do those. At least not in stock form. It's going to take a lot of modification to get it there. But even in stock form, as you saw, it's very fun for that retro style monster truck style driving. I still think it's unbeatable. The big tires, the quad shocks, everything about it just looks really fantastic. It drives really nicely. The motor and axle design also adds a lot of low center of gravity, which is cool. Just overall very cool truck, and I love how mine turned out. And I'm really excited to see what you guys think about my Clodbuster in the comments. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope everyone has a great day and have fun with RC.